If you want to drastically increase your income, then you have to learn how to become a leader. People who are not leaders have a glass ceiling of the income capacity that they have because it's only so much that one person can do. 100 people can get more done than what one person can get done. 1,000 people can do more than 100. 10,000 could do more than 1,000. 100,000 could do more than 10,000. I'm saying this to let you know how important it is that you learn to become a leader, and not just become a leader, but become a great leader. And the greater leader you become, the greater your income becomes, because you're not getting paid off of what you do, but you get paid off of what you get others to do. And so when you get paid off of what you do, there's only a limited amount of time, resources that you're able to utilize to get things done. But when you get an army of people, when you get a whole lot of people that's able to get things done, then your income potential goes through the roof. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 leadership styles, and you need to know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what type of leader are you, because when you learn what type of leader you are, then you're going to be able to elevate your value and increase your income. So let's get it started. There's 5 types of leaders, and the first type of leader is the visionary. The visionary is someone who is forward thinking, someone who has a vision. These aren't just people who are dreamers. What a dreamer does is they think about things and they have ideas and they have dreams of all these things they want to accomplish, but they don't know how to put them into practice and to get them done. A visionary is someone who has the ability to not only see the future, but to create the future, because they see it in their mind and they're able to take the practical steps necessary in order to go and get things done. So visionary leaders are creative. They see things, but not only do they see things, they're able to set up processes that are able to help them get things done. So any leader, no matter where you are, you have to be a visionary in some capacity, right? And then visionaries are strategic thinkers because they have to put a plan in place to get things done. Visionary leaders are goal oriented because they have to set goals for them to be able to get to their destination. And a visionary leader is adaptable, meaning that they're able to change quickly and on the move, because when you are a visionary, things change fast. So ask yourself, are you a visionary leader? This is like the highest level of leadership, because you're literally just creating things from your mind and from your vision that makes your capacity unlimited. And visionary leaders could cast vision in such a way that's so inspiring that people just want to join them, to follow them because of what they do. Then you have the sage leader. This is the person who first has awareness of what needs to be done, right? And so they have awareness, then they have the knowledge of what they actually should do. But not only do they have the knowledge of what they should do, they have the wisdom of how that should actually go and get done. Knowledge is knowing what to do. Wisdom is knowing how to do it, right? When you're in leadership, you may know the plan that you need to take to get you from A to B, but now you have to manage this employee and their feelings, and you have to manage this person and they don't want to be moved and they worked on something, but your plan goes around that. And so what happens is the sage leader is the wise leader, is the wisdom. You lead out of experience, out of wisdom, out of knowledge. And some people thrive as a sage leader. After that, we have the champion. The champion is someone who is passionate, the champion leader. You're passionate. You want everyone, you have this big vision and you want everyone to be just as passionate as you are. You are persuasive. You are so convincing. You believe in what you're doing so much that you're able to motivate people and you're able to get them to believe. And then the champion is persistent, meaning you do not give up. You do whatever it takes to get it done, no matter how much sleep you lose, no matter how many days you have to work, no matter how hard you work, because you believe in what you're doing. You have a strong foundation in your purpose and you believe in it so much that you're willing to do what you need to do in order to get that done. And that is motivating, it's inspiring. It's usually people who have high energy. And one thing they have to be careful of is being judgmental of others, because they feel like everybody should have just as much passion and be just as much on fire as they are, not realizing that is the gifting that they have to be able to go out and to be a champion. And then you have the empowerer leader, the leader who empowers people. This is the leader who leads by cultivating people. They don't need to hire someone that have all the best resumes and charge the most money. They can cultivate somebody. They could see potential in somebody when that person doesn't see the potential in themselves, and they could pull the best out of people. And not only do they cultivate, but then they elevate people. They take people to heights that they didn't even know that they could reach or that they can get to. They inspire people to be their best selves by encouraging them, by uplifting them. They're able to elevate them. And then they entrust people, giving them responsibility, telling them that they believe in them, allowing them to lead initiatives, allowing them to do projects, allowing them to make mistakes, and encouraging them along the way. So that is the empowering leader. Are you an empowering leader? And then last is the researcher. The researcher is someone who's curious, who doesn't feel like they have it all together or that they know it all, but they're looking at what are the latest organizations doing, what are the top people doing. They're reading the books, they're reading the blogs, they're looking at the social media. They're really curious about learning what it is that's going on. And so then they're evidence based, where they want to take action based off of evidence. What is it that we see working in other places? What has worked in the past? What is working now? What is not working now? But they're looking to the evidence to be able to make decisions, and they are analytical. They want to look at the data. They're not so concerned about the thoughts and the feelings and emotions as much as they are what do the numbers say. So these people, they want to see charts, they want to see numbers, they want to see data, they want to see where they have been, where they are, so that they can project to see where they are going. So you have to ask yourself, are you a visionary leader who leads with vision? Are you a sage leader who leads with wisdom? Are you a champion who leads with passion? Are you an empowerer who leads with just encouragement? Are you a researcher that leads with curiosity, data, statistics, and numbers? And so it's good to know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, so you can lean into your strengths, so you can know more about them, and that you can put people around you to be able to help you in areas that you're weak in. If you're not a huge visionary, you may be an empowerer, but you need to connect with a visionary who could take you further, right? You may be an empowerer, but you need somebody that's that champion that's going to bring that energy and that vitality to the organization, right? You may be that sage that's looking at experience, but you may need that researcher on your team who's able to go past experience, knowledge, and kind of that wisdom, and they're able to look at the data and they're able to look at the researcher, or vice versa. You may have someone who's so into the numbers that they can't be creative, or that they can't use wisdom, or they can't see how their actions are impacting the organization in a negative way. And so if you're in a small business or organization, you may have to do all 5 of these. In fact, you probably do have to do all 5 of these things. If you're in a medium-sized organization, you may have 2 or 3 of these characteristics, and you partner up with someone who have 2 or 3 characteristics that you're missing, and you lead together. And then if you're in a large organization, what you want to do is you really want to focus on the area that you're strongest at, and you want to get other people in areas where they're strongest at, so that you can all lead from your strengths. And so if you enjoyed this video, I want you to watch my next video. I'm going to do videos about the visionary leader, the sage leader, the champion, empower, and researcher. So you can find all those on my channel. But my next video is going to go specifically into the visionary, and you do not want to miss it.